What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nerds Doing Things. My name is Joel. Me and my wife built this channel, but this is Joshua.
Not his wife.
That's right.
I'm going to make that joke. I'm going to run that joke into the ground, bro.
Yeah. He's taking over. We're basically, he loves film. He's in a bunch of, shows and stuff. He used to be extra, and then he started like acting and doing stuff. So he loves movies. I love movies. And so we're just going to start doing a podcast. We're doing like trailer reactions. We're doing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, check out all our content. But thanks for watching. But yeah, dude, we are in my garage in Georgia, and it's like 100 degrees right now.
And it's July.
Yeah,
it's July.
It's disgusting.
It's hot
right now. So I don't know why I just put this sweatshirt on, but whatever.
If at any point I just
start stripping.
Oh, that too. I could do that. Yeah,
I might do that too.
Got you.
These buttons will be popping. But yeah, dude, we're gonna be chilling, talking about the Odyssey, and drinking our favorite beverage. I'm just kidding. This is a brand new beverage.
Our favorite beverage, dude. It might taste like
caca. Lagunitas, a little something, something. Look at that, dude. What a sound. Yeah, but we're just going to be relaxing, talking about it. But yeah, we are in the garage. I have my desk device right here. We got the garage door behind us. Wait till like, episode 200 when we're like in a studio and not sweating. But hold on, Drew. I got to open it.
Open it, dude.
Also, my fingers are painted black right now because me and my kid were playing Warhammer.
Because he's...
yeah, that's why. No, because we're nerds, dude.
I got him in the Warhammer, everybody.
He did, dude. I used to be in it in high school, me and my brother, but I don't know. It's expensive. But anyway, let's talk about the Odyssey, bro. We went and saw this in 70 millimeter.
Don't buy this. It tastes like shit. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it tastes good.
Cut that.
It's fine. I think it tastes good. It's okay. It's like, he doesn't like West Coast IPAs. I don't know, because he's a loser.
This.
Dude, soju is so good.
I grew up in Asia.
He did, dude. Where'd you grow up?
Thailand. I grew up in Thailand.
But yeah, dude, so we're going to be talking about the Odyssey, just drinking these beverages and hanging out in this sweaty, gross garage. But we saw it in 70 millimeter, but this little Dingledorf, dude, we bought the tickets, right? And it's 70 millimeter, and there's only one theater shows 70 mil in Georgia. And this guy couldn't wait 7 days. No. So he went and saw it.
Well, okay. I'm on Twitter too much, so it was going to get spoiled for me if I didn't go see it the moment I got the chance to. I got a really good seat. It was like row H in a Dolby theater. And I got the AMC Stubbs Pass A-list membership, had it for a couple years, so I decided to use my perks.
You can see Dolby?
Yeah, for free.
IMAX
and
too?
Laser. If they have it. Yeah, they got IMAX at Phipps, don't they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing about Atlanta.
I don't freaking know,
nothing. But anyway, yeah, so he went and saw it and he loved it. And so he was like, he like called me. I was in an antique shop and I had my earbud in. And he's like screaming in my ear, and I'm trying not to like react like a weirdo in an antique shop.
I was so excited.
I was like, I hate you.
I was so excited, dude. I had to talk about it with somebody. And I had absolutely no one to talk about because I was one of the lucky few that was able to see it the first 3 or 4 days that it was out.
Yeah.
Saw it on the second day it was out, bro. I'm gonna brag about that for the rest of my life.
This is spoilers, by the way, guys. This whole conversation, we're gonna get really in depth. If you want to watch a non-spoiler, check out our video that we should be posting before this one. Yeah, but anyway, the movie. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's see your favorite scene. Go. What's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, dude. There's a lot. There's a bunch. I feel like if I had to narrow it down, what was your favorite scene, Cox?
Mine's. Oh, God, I don't know.
Because I don't want to say yours. I feel like we got probably the same one.
You did? Okay, so we went to Walmart, right? We had to buy a couple things for the podcast, and he said Sirens, and I was like, ooh, that's my favorite. But to be honest, there's so many that are like so close that I think Sirens is one of my favorites, though. When like, he ties himself up, he like goes from like about to like to screaming. And it is the way it, like, I still listen to that song in my car. God. It is so good. Because it's not like, it's just him and it's just focused on him. It is literally like the guy in the front row takes out the wax and he's jumping out. He's so, oh God, and then the next guy, he's falling out the boat, and it's like everyone is like, oh yeah, this is the best thing I've ever heard. And then the way he like talks over the VO, he VOs it, and it's like, what does he say? He says it's like the things you have
He's
that
like, it's
you
like
lost.
that itch that you can't scratch,
Yeah.
and it becomes it's so pleasurable that it becomes unbearable.
Yeah.
And it makes you wish you had the things you want. The things you wanted the most are the things that you know you can't have, and what you what you most can't have is what you once had and lost it.
Yeah. It's just the way he says it too, when he's screaming and crying.
With the humming and the flute playing in the background.
It is
dude.
insane. And then like him take him off, and he's just broken.
Well,
he's a broken man. Like, he shouldn't have done it.
I think what adds to the scene too is Himesh Patel. Himesh Patel being like the right hand man, and he's just like, he's not paying attention to nothing else. He's looking right at Odysseus, and he's like, I wish I was brave enough to be in that position.
Tell me why. When he took out the wax, I was like, did he want to hear?
Yeah, right.
But he was so far away, I guess he already knew.
Yeah. Yeah, he
saw. But yeah, as he gets closer, it goes from like, to like crying and screaming.
From swelling music to just his screams, dude.
My God,
and it's such a visceral scene. I love it.
So good.
And it's only like 2 minutes. It's only 2
so
minutes.
good.
There's so many moments in this movie that are so quick. Same with the performances. They're so quick. They only just pop in. But it sticks with you. Every little thing about this movie has stuck in my brain, bro. Like I confidently can say I remember everything about this movie, and I've only seen it twice.
It's crazy.
You know?
I'm going to see it again. I'm probably going to see it Dolby. We'll get into why 70 mil was amazing, but I think our seats
great.
were a little rough.
Yeah.
They were close, and it just seemed a little like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't dark. It wasn't colorful enough. It just seemed weird.
And the thing is, I don't necessarily trust our opinion of 70 mil because it's how it was filmed. It was how it was intended to be seen.
Yeah.
But we had pretty bad seats. We were in row.
We thought we had great seats.
We were in row.
We're like, oh, bro, this is great.
I was like, I can see the whole screen
from the
from
screen.
here. And then it's like 6 extra feet on the top, 6 extra feet on the bottom.
It's like looking at a 7-story building and be like, I can see the whole thing. No, my wife was laying against my arm, and she was going like this the entire movie. Like you literally cannot see unless you sit way back. So next time, we're sitting way back.
Yeah.
But it was sold out for like,
it's like
7
a fight
days.
to the death to get even in there, bro. So I mean, we watched it on the 23rd. The movie came out on the 17th.
Yeah.
And there was like
no seats.
10 seats when I picked them.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy. Anyway, it's super good. What was your favorite scene?
Oh, dude, my favorite
Talk
scene.
about some of the scenes, because I really think like Sirens is really up there, but I'm forgetting the one that I was thinking about on the way home just now.
There's oh my God, what was the really
Bro, Cersei, when Matt Damon
Thank
talks to Cersei, and it's like that weird, like he's like fiddling with his food, and then he grabs the bird, the crow.
Yeah,
that is like one of my favorite scenes too, because it is so good, bro. Like the pigs are at the door. It is like epic. It is epic. That scene is so good.
Well, I think the tension in that scene too, like between the pigs banging on the door,
bro.
between the crow squawking, and like she's worried about anything around him giving it away, and she's throwing stuff at the bird, and he's like, what is going on? Like in his head, he stays quiet, but he's like assessing everything, but he's like analyzing everything at the same time. And I mean, once they actually talk about everything, once he's got his hand on that bird, he's like,
it's so good,
you turn my men into pigs, huh?
It was so good, dude.
My favorite scene is like kind of the midpoint of the third act, right before, can I swear? Yeah, right before shit hits the fan, bro. When he's called to the the doorway, when he's back at his palace, and Penelope requests to speak to their guest, which is Odysseus, and he's in his hood and everything. When he's just pouring out his heart about what weight they all carry, everybody from that crew, what they carry from the decisions they made at Troy. And how he's like finally come to terms with the fact that his decision to defy the gods, betray the gods, and betray society as a whole, how that has a rippling effect on everything, the rest of society, the end of the Bronze Age. He broke Zeus's law. It's the end of the Bronze Age because they weren't it's a parallel to him like flicking the string on his bow before he hunts. You know, he does it as a sign of fairness. You know, it's a fight. He's not taking the coward's way out, but I think that's a cool thing that I noticed the second time around was every time he doesn't do that, dude, he ends up doing something that ends up coming back and biting him. At Troy, he was shooting with the bow and arrow. He didn't flick the bowstring.
Right, yeah.
When he shot Cyclops in the eye, he didn't flick the bowstring. And when he ended up, he did flick the bowstring before he shot the guy that was disguised as a deer. But like, there's little moments that I think Christopher Nolan's so good at subtlety where,
dude, that is so true though.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So in the book, I've been reading online, a lot of people are upset because they feel like Christopher Nolan kind of neglected the hubris aspect of the Odyssey, where it's a big character trait that Odysseus has is like his pride and his ego takes over. In the book, with the whole Cyclops arc, he speaks with the Cyclops. The Cyclops talks to him, and there's other Cyclops there. But they ended up blinding him, and then they talk. And the Cyclops is like, "Who are you?" And he introduces himself as nobody. So, he doesn't know who this guy is that just blinded him. Mm. And so the other Cyclops come to like check on the guy, or to check on the Cyclops, and the Cyclops is like, "Nobody is attacking me." And so they end up leaving, and the reason that Odysseus ends up like shooting the Cyclops again out of just pure pettiness is because, in the book, as they're leaving, he goes, "No, you know what? My name's Odysseus," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not nobody. I'm Odysseus."
He's a jerk,
and that's when Cyclops ends up praying to his dad Poseidon and just curses him and fucks over him and the rest of his crew. And that starts the domino effect of the rest of the movie. That happened in the books, but in the movie, it's kind of done in a much more subtle way without like speaking involved. You know, he shows his pride and his ego by making a split decision of like, once the Cyclops spits out that helmet to be like, "Yeah, I killed your guys." I mean, first off, y'all came into the Cyclops' house. Yeah. Y'all came into his home and just invaded his personal space. And he's like, "Oh, I'm going to eat you guys because I'm a dumb, like, little kid." You know? Which, what's his name? Is it Bill? I think it's Bill Irwin. The guy that plays Cindy Lou Who's dad in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's who plays Cyclops, bro.
No way.
Yes. He killed it. He did amazing.
No way that's him.
Yes. When they're not
that, like, goofy, nerdy mailman?
Yes. That's who plays
no
Cyclops.
No offense, bro.
So they do the puppets. They do the puppet Cyclops when they're doing like the big scale with the actors involved. But when they're doing like just
him standing there with the eye and everything.
They made little bitty like humans for him to hold and like eat. It was like candy humans. Like they made little things.
That's so crazy.
And they had him dressed up as the Cyclops, bro.
It was so good.
I didn't know that until the second time I watched it. And the whole time I was like, dude, that's Lulu. But I mean, he kills it. Like it's a performance where he doesn't speak really. But that
scene really like irks me, bro.
Is
like
so visceral.
It's really irky. Because like I didn't think there was gonna be that much like it's just so gruesome. Yeah. In a weird way. Because it's so silent. The movie's like they're hiding with the sheep. You know what I mean? It's just very like, oh, we're just gonna hide and be okay. And then all of a sudden, no, it ain't gonna be okay. And it's like a horror film. It's so good.
It really is, dude. It's so like eerie. And I was talking to my wife about it today. So crazy to say. I was talking to my wife about it today.
You just got married.
And I just got married. I was talking to my wife about it today, and we were wondering why it got. She was like, "Why did it get an R rating?" And like, there's violence, but there's not that much blood or anything. Like, there's
no
gore.
nudity. There's no.
They drop the F-bomb every now and then. I don't know if they drop it 3 times though. Do they?
Not a lot.
I don't know.
It is funny when they do say it though.
Yeah.
I'm like, haha.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I don't know if they said the F word back in the day, but they be saying it now.
But I feel like Christopher Nolan was probably going for a PG-13 rating. And then, I mean, it ended up getting an R rating just out of like thematic elements or something, you know? But,
because it is, I mean,
it's still
I would never take a kid there.
it's still going to
pretty
blow the
gruesome.
box office out of the water, dude.
Oh, it's
Like,
insane.
I mean, that didn't stop Oppenheimer.
I'm gonna see it again.
You know, I'm going to see it. I mean, I get 4 free movies a week. I'm going to see it like twice this week at least. Anyways, back to my favorite scene, bro.
Yeah, dude. Jeez,
Sorry.
Louise.
There's so much to talk about, dude.
There's a lot.
Cheers.
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 It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's growing on me. My favorite scene though is
When he's sitting there talking.
when he's sitting at the steps and talking about like just pouring his heart out. You know, not as Odysseus. He's talking about how their whole crew and their decision to just ruin the rest of society. He's kind of coming to terms with that because he's seeing how it's affected his own home. You know, all of these suitors coming in trying to kiss ass to his wife and like take the throne, you know? And she's trapping herself in there, keeping herself separate from all of that chaos that I think the breaking of Zeus's law just created a domino effect where people stopped respecting Zeus's law, you know? And that started the end of the Bronze Age because of greed. And I think in that moment when I saw it, the first and second time, it became more clear to me the second time. Agamemnon is the reason Odysseus went there, you know? Agamemnon was chasing greed. He was chasing power. He was cutting off that trade route for Troy. And Odysseus was there, and he was like, I feel like he was there for so long, bro. He was ready to go home and see his family. So like he was going to do whatever means necessary. So yeah, he ended up building the Trojan horse and treating and acting like it was some gift from the gods of like a peace offering, and then ended up just like
killing everybody,
completely
bro.
stabbing everybody in the back.
Dude,
you know?
when they do, and that's the thing, that scene really moved me because at first it was like moving when the lady saw that it was Odysseus with the scar, and then
Yes,
he like
dude.
freaked
Oh,
out.
my
That
goodness.
was super moving. But then it gets real deep, and I didn't think it was gonna get that deep. I thought it was kind of being like, in the beginning, I was like, all right, he's just kind of being like a lush or like being, you know, talking a little too much. But then it got like to the point where you're saying,
Yeah.
I didn't realize when he says like, this is 10 years of anger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
that like hit me, bro. When he realized, oh my God, these men are just killing like little girls. Like,
Yeah, dude,
Zendaya.
they don't care.
They don't care who's in front of them. They're
Yeah.
killing everyone. That like, that's when I was like,
rage.
oh crap. Like he feels super guilty.
Yeah.
You know, not just for the Trojan thing, but
Well, I mean, even going back to the bowstring, metaphorically, the Trojan horse is him not flicking the bowstring.
yeah.
You know?
he didn't give
He's-
anyone warning. He didn't give anyone anything.
It's not a fight. It's a hunt, you know? And it's not fair. You know, it's not Zeus's law, you know? And I kind of, in our normal spoiler-free review, I kind of talked about how I saw the exposition dialogue as kind of a flaw. It's such a theme in the movie, though. Like, I kind of like now that I'm thinking about it more, I like that they hit you over the head with that, you know, and really explained it before they're like, oh, yeah, the main character you've been rooting for the whole time, yeah, he broke that. And that's the reason why nobody else respects it now.
You know
kind
what?
of.
You talked about how like he says it too much that it's like we're not dumb, but like honestly, I didn't understand
Yeah,
it.
no, I mean,
you
maybe
saw
we're
it
dumb.
twice. You saw it twice, so
Yeah.
you get it more. But like, it is crazy when you explain these things. Like, I wish Christopher Nolan had a video where he talks about every little detail he went into for that reason. Because you explaining it now makes way more sense
Yeah.
to me than when when I watched the movie. Like
Yeah.
the whole Zeus's law. Like when he explains it on the stairs that the Trojan horse, he feels guilty for it. Like that's how he broke Zeus's law.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy, dude.
Well, I think that's what I like about Christopher Nolan, too, is he's not going to leave everything. Like, he's going to leave the stuff open-ended, the themes and everything. He's not going to spell it out for us. He's going to
Yeah.
allow
Us
people to
dumb
have-
people to figure it
Yeah.
out later.
Well, I mean, he gives us all the context clues that we need to think about it. You know, that's the level of genius that he is he's able to take these wildly complex worldviews and spell them out for people that are just able to be like, oh yeah, no, I figured that out. Like, I don't consider myself smart being able to talk about it. I thank Christopher Nolan for making it clear enough for me to be able to talk about it.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
And like, God, I still go back to that scene, bro. Like, there's so many elements of why it's my favorite scene, because it also shows Zendaya, and it kind of puts everything into perspective of like, oh, that's Athena in
that girl
in Matt Damon's mind, in Odysseus's mind, is like Athena is guilt tripping Matt.
Yeah,
or
the
I
hell
keep saying
out of
Matt
him.
Damon. He's guilt tripping. She's guilt tripping Odysseus the whole way through, and he doesn't look at her once during the movie until that moment. He doesn't look at her directly once until he's like reaching out and holding her hand. And that's when she's crying, bro.
For real?
Yes. Yes, I watched that.
I'm thinking back now. Yeah, you're right.
I was paying attention to it the second time because I was like, dude, this is nuts.
See, there's a lot
bro.
of stuff that he puts in movies that are so like insane. You know what's funny though? So when we went to your buddy's house, we played Warhammer because we're nerds. I watched Interstellar on the way there or whatever, and Anna Hathaway says monstrous lie. Mm-hmm. She says that in Interstellar, and then in this she says that's monstrous or something like that.
Does
and
she?
I was like, oh my
that.
God, bro! Like, what the hell? It was just weird because I saw Interstellar like the day before we watched the movie. But
dude,
it's just funny how she said it again.
I love that.
Okay, so what is something you did not like or something that you would change? Because I have something. I'll say mine first.
Yeah. I want to hear.
So my
yours.
thing, dude, I was ready. I heard a lot about this. Honestly, I was homeschooled. Went to high school for, that was it. I just went to high school. So like I missed middle school, to be honest. And I don't know if they watched these or read the book in middle school or whatever, but I don't really remember the Odyssey that much growing up. But I heard from like non-spoilers and stuff, and interviews with Matt Damon and everything about the dog. And I was like, oh my God, like, and I watched videos on the movies beforehand and how the dog like dies when he comes back. So I was like prepared to like tear up. Like this is going to be like a 10-minute video of him like, weeping with his dog and then the dog dies. And it was like too quick for me.
Yeah.
I understand like Tom Holland figuring out that that's Odysseus, that's his dad. That's super cool. I wish it would have waited. I wish Tom wouldn't have been there yet. Like, sorry, I don't know the actor, but
yeah,
I know the actor. I don't know the name of the guy.
Telemachus,
Telemachus, yeah. I wish he would have like came in a little bit later, and I wish he would have like picked the dog up, had him wagging his tail, just something else. A little bit longer. Give me 30 more seconds.
So
Sounds terrible, but give me 30 more seconds of like sadness, and then bring in Tom, make him freak out.
Something I will add.
It was
to
quick,
that.
bro.
Yeah, no, I
quick
agree.
for me.
I agree. I think it was completely brushed over. It was more used as a device to convey to Tom Holland.
I get it.
Oh shit, that's my father.
I get it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen The Return. I think it's called The Return. It's Ray Fiennes. He plays Odysseus. The entire movie is
As in like the Lord Voldemort?
Yes. This is when, I don't remember what year it came out, but I remember there was a picture of Ray Fiennes, and it's like, oh my God, he's fucking jacked. He's
Really?
insanely buff. It's because he was playing I've never seen the movie, but I've heard about it, and I've read about it, and I've seen a bunch of clips resurfacing recently because
That's
he
crazy.
plays Odysseus, but this movie is about his return back to Ithaca. It's not about the Battle of Troy.
gods
It's
and
not
all
about
that.
his journey. It's about his return home and the weight of it. And there's apparently the scene with the dog.
Is
and
rough.
that is gut wrenching.
See, yeah,
dude.
maybe I didn't want it to be too gut wrenching, but I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I literally leaned over to you and I was like, I'm gonna cry, and then you were like, I'm gonna say something else. You said something. He said something else because the whole.
It's a good movie.
When Matt Damon walks out and says, "I'm bringing it all," like, dude, like, it's probably one of my favorite actors in the movie is the blind guy. I don't know his
John
name.
Leguizamo.
Bro,
Sid the Sloth.
he did that so well. He was like, he was perfect, bro.
Yeah.
He was literally perfect because he was getting punished. He was getting pushed by all these like sitters and everything. But like that was another thing I wish he would have done is that one scene when he says, "I'm bringing it all." I just wish he would have like told him, bro. I wish he would have told him, dude, that he's Odysseus.
But that's the thing.
I get it.
I
you know,
know. I
whatever.
understand. I agree.
Later, it's cooler. it's not. I wish he would have just told him so that like him and Tom Holland were like waiting for this mother effer to get in there and bust some shit down. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like I want more people on his side, not like, oh, it's just an old man. I wanted people besides Anne Hathaway to be like,
to be in on it,
dude.
yeah.
Like, let's go. Yeah. Like, I know this is him. Like, he hasn't done it yet. Like, let's go. You know what I mean?
I don't remember John Leguizamo's character's name, but dude, he cracked me up.
He was
at
so
the
funny.
end of
Bro.
At the end of the fight.
I'm like,
you hear him. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, that was amazing!" And then John Leguizamo's like, "Did he die? Did he win?" Dude, that shit had me dying. And same with Robert Pattinson, dude. He had some funny ass lines.
Okay, there was one thing I didn't like about Robert. I'm sorry, I'm going way too hard on it. Dude, he kept cutting back to him. And
get the spears, get the spears, get the spears, get the shields. I think that was hilarious.
He did it like 5 times. Yeah. I was like, all right, bro.
Dude, imagine they start dropping guns.
Please
get
don't do
the guns. Well, okay.
I mean, it's funny, but it's not a funny movie. So I was kind of like, all right, just
the way Robert Pattinson ate that roll up, though. Like
he ate it
when he's sending out the guys to go to the temple in Pylos.
That's a great
scene to chase
too.
after Telemachus. He's like, "Bring me his nose," and they're like, "Will you recognize him by just his nose?" And he's like, "And his ears too." That was hilarious. It was great. It was just a little added thing that made it funny. Yeah. And the way dude. Somebody get these beggars out of here,
dude! And the plate liquor thing, like it's a cuss word.
He just created a bunch of like.
He did great. I'm not saying he didn't
sword
good.
and sandals era slurs.
It's just that one.
Wild,
it's the cowardness after. I really do wish, and I know that they showed like the one scene, and they kept cutting back to that one scene. I wish they would have shown more of him as a young kid trying to be with Odysseus, not just that one scene where he's like trying to give him the arrow. I wish there was more so that you could feed. I mean, it's a 3-hour movie. You can't really do more, but I wish there was more like
there could
him
have
being an a-hole, but also trying to live up to Odysseus. And to be honest, dude, when this reminds me of like Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, when they all started bowing, bro, like goosebumps. Like I wish it would have like it. Some of them happened, and then later some of them happened. I wish it all kind of would have happened at once. Like I wish they would have like. I wish instead of like people were like ready to fight.
Yeah.
He kills what's his face.
Yep.
And then everyone's like, F it. Drop their stuff.
I kind of disagree though.
You disagree?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, it was like 2 people bowed, and then they kept fighting for like 5 freaking minutes, and then more people bowed.
But it's I mean, it's an individual thing. Like
I get it.
I liked when it was like when Zeus's thunder struck one time during
that was cool.
During a bit of the fight, it just flashes to a guy that's already on his knees, and you're like, oh. Okay, this guy's like, okay, yeah, this is their king. He's back. He doesn't want to fucking die. Yeah. He knows respect is due, you know?
But I think it would have been a more
it would have been a cool moment.
Like the Return of the King, if everyone was kind of like, you're right.
Definitely.
What am I doing? Why am I in here? But it is that scene, the culmination of the Odyssey is so good because it's like, it's all in one room, a locked room. Like it's so like, you know, it's such a big thing. And like, honestly, me and my wife had to talk about it for a while. We had to talk about it for a while. It's such a big like adventure. I was tired after, bro. I was physically tired. And then it all ends up in just one room in his house. It's crazy.
So, okay, I feel like collectively, the first third of the movie, I'd give an 8.5 out of 10. The second third of the movie, I'd give a 9.5 out of 10 or a 9, you know? The last third, I think it starts with the Temple of Pylos. Whenever...
Yeah.
Well, no. It starts whenever he washes up onto the shore of Ithaca, and Athena is like, "Don't you know you're on shore?"
That's true, dude. What's funny is like, you know. Okay, so do you know movies like I do? Like, I'm not saying you know them, but like what I do with movies now, like when I've seen a movie, unless it's like really good movie and I watch the whole thing. But like, if 3-hour movie, I'm not gonna watch the entire 3-hour movie. So I know the second I buy it on Apple TV, I'm gonna fast forward to my favorite parts.
Yes.
And from that moment, I'm gonna be like, yep, we're letting it roll.
Dude, absolutely.
It's so good.
But no, that last third of the movie is perfect. It's actually perfect, dude. Like I can't say anything wrong with it, in my opinion. You know? It doesn't stop. Like even the scene where he kills the like bounty hunters, bro. The guy from The Force Awakens, he just
Oh my gosh,
grabs his
dude.
sword and shoves it in his throat.
That's another scene that I love, but it sucks because he dies. The guy, the mentor, dude.
Speaking of, that's who's playing Kratos in the Amazon Prime show. That's who's playing Kratos, Ryan Hurst.
He looks the part.
He's so good, bro.
Yeah, he's really good in this too.
You ever see Remember the Titans?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in that.
I know, he's the
Yeah.
redhead,
Dude,
right?
So good.
Yeah.
No, I'm rooting for him. I think he's going to kill it. And I also was thinking about one of the lines of dialogue that Tom Holland says to Mentor. Because Mentor is his name. He's not
like it.
He's not called by any other name.
He's perfect, bro.
Tom Holland says, you have Athena's eyes.
Yeah, he says it to everyone, though.
But, okay, he says it to him. He says it to his dad.
Odysseus.
And then he says it to that one beggar at the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
What if everybody but his dad was a god? What if Athena was appearing herself to Telemachus as mentor and being the god of what is she? She's the god of war and
I have no idea.
I can't remember, but
Blah, blah.
but I feel like that would be a cool little thing if that was a Telemachus's version of Athena.
Yeah.
Just appearing to guide him along the path that he needs to be for the prophecy to come true.
Yeah.
You know?
Drink the drink before him. And
she's teaching him. Well, she's not really the one that teaches him any lessons. It's John Leguizamo that tells him to
Dude.
like expose your chest.
So good.
He's just there to fight against Telemachus, dude, and he's just kind of like a watchful guardian all the way up until Odysseus shows up, and then he dies.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that's a send off.
That
What
is
if it was?
true,
What if
bro.
it was Athena? What if it was Athena, dude? I don't know. It's just a cool little like element of it, bro.
Yeah. I just was sad when he died because the he's great in the movie and stuff, but then when he's on the boat and he's like, "Yeah, where are we going?" Like that made me like love him because it's like, dude, who cares where you're going?
Yeah.
I'm just with you, baby.
I'm following my
Oh, by the
guy.
way, where are we going? Like that's sick, dude. I love that so much.
And he's like, "Don't say anything." And then immediately when he gets there, he's like, "Oh, I want to talk to you, bro. I want to talk to just you."
yeah,
Yeah,
It's-
John Bernthal goes, "Not you."
bro.
The
Okay,
mentor moves
can we
over,
talk
bro.
about that scene, bro? That was another one that really I loved when he was up there eating with them.
Oh yeah.
That scene is so John Bernthal is like I used to hate him. I hated that man in The Walking Dead. I literally loathed him.
So good at
because
being,
no, I mean he's good and he's better in the later seasons because they like but like when you first see him he's like banging his wife and
He's
he's
a piece
like
of
dead and
Yeah.
he's like I'm like, oh, I hate this human and he's really good at being a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So like I hated him, but in this even I was like, golly, bro, you're so
Yeah.
good at acting, bro. Like I don't want to talk about my brother. And he's like banging things. He's amazing, dude.
God,
And
dude.
so is the girl, like the girl that plays both the
Helen
the
of Troy.
sisters.
Yeah, Lupita Nyong'o.
She's so
Dude,
good.
she kills it.
She
She
kills
was
it.
amazing. And
Yeah.
like
That scene
I
though
loved
is
how he said
pretty
like
sick.
who summoned 1,000 ships, more like 500 now. Like when he turns her head and she's all scarred up, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if she did that to herself, or because of the guilt of her starting the war.
Sister
You
and
know,
all that, yeah.
dude, Lupita killed it. She was great as both of the roles. You know, she wasn't in it too much, but I think she stole the show for when she was in it. You know, just like the rage that she had. You know,
Yeah.
well with Agamemnon's wife. That was great, dude. Jump scare, by the
Oh
way.
my God.
Jump scare, by the way, when it just cuts to her just stabbing him right in the throat and screaming bloody
It's
murder.
cool that you don't really see the guy too. Okay, so here's a question.
You don't see his face unless he's masked up.
Here's the question. Do you think that they give too much, like the audience, everyone in the world, do you think they give him too much, what he is? They like make him a freaking god in this?
Who,
Like,
Agamemnon?
No, the people on YouTube, the people in the world, bro. They're just like, oh my God, Agamemnon. Ugh.
I mean, he's aura farming.
He
looks
is
cool.
but
looks
is he
cool.
like, is it too much? Do you think it's worth, do you think he did that well?
I think
Because,
so.
bro, Matt Damon is over here doing freaking crunches and, pull-ups.
But he didn't
And
have
then
the
is like an amazing actor.
He
and then
didn't
this
have-
dude says one
he
word.
didn't have the coolest fucking armor known
That's
to
all
man,
it is, and I
bro.
get it. I
This
get
man
it.
was Batman
No,
during the Greek takeover.
I'm already looking for Dragon Con. I'm already looking for the helmet
bro.
and the armor. But
I think he did great, bro. Like, because he didn't.
Do you think it's too much though?
Too much aura?
Have you
like,
seen the internet? Dude, that's the thing. That was the problem with me, and I wish I wouldn't have seen it. But any square of the internet you went on was just the
Agamemnon,
Troy, them getting into Troy and him walking up.
I do think it's like, it's making the expectations for people that haven't seen the movie yet, going in expecting Troy, which is it's not Troy. The movie is not Troy. It's not just battles. It's not like just big scale shit. It's a lot deeper than Troy.
No, it's so much
Agamemnon's
deeper.
in it for
10
5
seconds.
minutes. Yeah. He has one scene where he speaks, and he's dead.
And it's
when he's dead.
It's in Hades.
But I mean, I loved how he's literally dead as he speaks.
Oh no.
No, I mean the Hades scene, dude. Like Agamemnon was so. I mean, he was so beneficial to.
I felt proud. You want to know why? Because when they're like, "Oh, we need to go to Hades," and then the song came out, I go, "Babe, this is the song I was playing earlier in this car," and she goes, "Yeah, I know," like because she was so mad about it because she's just listening to like, brr, doo, doo, brr, like this crazy music. But I'm like, dude, I'm trying to amp myself up for what Hades is, and it's a lot different than what I thought it would be. But it's so good. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No. I mean, it's Hades. Hades is another one. That's just a beautiful scene. Like it's
so good.
It's preparation for what's to come after hearing the prophecy from Circe.
Yeah.
Also, the guy that comes up out of the ground that's all cloaked up, dude.
Wait.
Dexter Morgan's dad.
So wait, is this not? I thought it was, and this could be like fat shaming. I'm just kidding. But the guy from Dune that like floats and like kills the women.
Oh yeah.
Is that him?
Stellan? No, not Stellan.
I thought it was him, dude.
No, it's what's his name, bro? Oh my god, I love this actor, and there's so many people in this movie. Bro.
There's too many people in this movie.
No, there's not.
There is.
No, not too many. James Remar, dude. This is who plays the guy in the ground.
Oh, that guy's sick, dude.
Yeah, that's Dexter Morgan's dad.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll put it on screen. But yeah.
Yeah, James Remar, he kills it, dude.
He did good.
Who was the other like? It was Bill Irwin, James Remar, and there was a third guy that plays some like me. I don't remember. I don't know. It'll come to me. It'll come to me eventually.
Yeah.
Himesh Patel was like probably
one of my favorites. One of my favorites for sure.
I think he's gonna be Christopher Nolan's next leading man.
Yeah.
In whatever he does, I feel the energy towards him, bro.
Well, because he was so good at being the sidekick. Like, and even when it was like bad, like, oh, is this a mutiny? And he's like, you decide that.
It's your choice.
It's on your choice. Yeah.
And like once they finally cave and eat the cattle, he knows his fate. They chose that. They knew what was to come.
What did you expect?
Yeah, he's like, we'd rather drown than starve. Like that is.
That was a good scene, bro. There's so many good scenes. That's a problem with this movie. It's so long and it's so hard to chew on when you see it.
Yeah.
And you have to talk about it. Like literally you talking about it right now, I just remember about that scene.
Yeah.
There's so many scenes. It's like, oh my God.
You gotta watch it twice, dude. You gotta watch it before you tell your friends you're gonna watch it. You know what I mean?
So okay. So here's a funny thing. So like I had surgery on my arm recently. I'm going to physical therapy. So I have a therapist who's, a little older gentleman, and he's like going with his wife to see the movie because of me, because I was like amping it up. Would you tell an older gentleman to watch this movie with his wife? Would you say go see it? Because now it's not like it's controversial too much, but like the scenes like with Lulu Sue, whatever his name is, the freaking what's his name?
Oh, the Cyclops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little rough. The oink oink scene. It's a little rough.
Like I said, thematic elements.
It's
a
little rough.
It's rated
bro.
R. Yeah.
It's a little rough.
Well, I had a friend who I won't disclose his name. He walked out. He walked out of the theater. I'm not even joking. He walked out of the theater.
Let's call him. Let's call him right now on stream.
Hell no.
Let's call him right now and be like, "You're an idiot."
I'll disclose who it was.
No, don't do it.
After, not on camera. Yeah, he walked out of the theater because, I mean, it's... I disagree. He didn't see the movie all the way through. He saw it as like as a sacrilege, as like a cult, like stuff. You know, like he walked out after the witch scene and the Hades scene. You know, which like those back to back. If I have these opinions and I see all of that, I would feel a certain type of way. I would never walk out of a theater.
So is he like Christian, or what is wrong with like not wrong?
What is wrong with it?
You know what I mean? Like what's wrong?
Yeah,
what was wrong with him in that thing? Like,
the way he saw it was just against his worldviews. You know, he just didn't support it.
I get that.
But my issue with that is he didn't watch the movie till the end, because in the end it's like all of these things were wrong. You know, that was the theme of the movie, is like, yeah, society is on the downward slope, you know? And I mean, he never got the chance to see that was what the movie was about. So I was a little sad about that. But
that is crazy.
Yeah.
To watch through Hades and then be like, nah.
Not for me. But hey, to each their own.
Because after Hades, it's like, it can only go up.
Yeah.
Like, when you're in hell, you can only go up. But yeah, so I don't know, man. This movie, the score was so good. Ludwig did amazing.
I've been nonstop, like in my car, listening to it. My 4 favorite songs: Sirens, Lastrygonians, Odysseus, and oh my God, what's
Hades?
The 4th one? Hades. Thank you. Yeah, Hades. It's great.
Yeah,
so good.
They're real good.
Ludwig's winning another Oscar, buddy.
He did great.
Yeah, he's winning.
Will it be an Emmy? Oh, it's an Oscar. You're right.
Emmy.
I don't watch.
Well, yeah,
I don't watch those
Emmy.
award shows, bro.
I think he's got a Tony already. Dude, he's close.
He's close.
He's close. He just
Anything
needs to
else you
step in
want
the theater.
Anything else you want to talk about? Let's talk about, like, I mean, did we talk about recasting someone? Yeah.
Where does this stand in terms of Robert Pattinson's roles, ranking wise?
So I've only really seen him in like Batman, Twilight. I bought The Lobster. I think it's called The Lobster, right? Or no, the Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse. Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
Lobster's with what's his face?
Colin Farrell. Have
Yeah.
you seen Mickey 17?
I have not.
I haven't either. But apparently he's really good.
Apparently he's good. Yeah.
Love Bong Joon-ho. Haven't seen it. Sorry, buddy. What else is he in? Have you seen The Rover? That was like his first like actually dramatic role where people were like, wait, this guy.
I saw the drama. Did you see the drama?
No, I didn't see the drama, bro. I want to see it. He's in 4 movies this year.
The drama's really good. He's good in it. And Zendaya's amazing. It's really a good movie. It's weird. It's a very A24 movie. But it's like he's a really good actor in it. And that's the thing.
No,
like,
I heard
from
he's amazing.
Twilight, bro, he's leap years way better. I mean, and he probably was good in Twilight.
The most recent
Twilight
I
watched
movie.
I like the movies, but there's no really good acting in it because it's just a stupid movie.
You saw on the press tours, that man was ready to get the fuck out of there, bro.
But I'm just saying, you can't be an actor, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
he's trapped.
I know, like, a lot of people hate on Kylo Ren, hate on Adam Driver, but bro, like, have you seen Marriage Story? Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Bro, he's fanatical. Like, he was one of, and it still is, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he's great.
And
I think his story is great, especially like
God, dude, the way he like, it's so good. But yeah. Anyway,
no, I mean Robert Okay, I'm gonna make a bet right now. I think Robert Pattinson is going to get 2 Oscar nominations this year.
Okay, so who's gonna win an Oscar though from the Odyssey?
Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway is gonna win, but I think Robert Pattinson is going to get nominated for Best Supporting Actor for The Odyssey.
True.
And I'm calling it. He's going to get a nomination. I don't know if he's going to win. I haven't seen the movie. I think he's going to get nominated for Best Lead Actor for Prime Time, dude.
What is that?
Where he's playing To Catch a Predator.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen To Catch a Predator?
No, I haven't seen the Prime Time trailer or anything like that. Is it out?
Yes, it's out.
It's good?
It's really good, dude. What's his name? What's the guy's name from To Catch a Predator? Oh my God. I know his name.
So he acts like him? How creepy is this movie?
Prime Time.
So the movie is just him catching predators?
No. It's about the making of the show. It's about like how it came to be. Chris Hansen, Jesus.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. I need to watch that movie, but
I think
what a weird movie to make, in my
trailer
opinion.
review coming soon.
Yeah, dude.
Coming
We're about to
soon,
react
dude.
to that
Prime
right
time.
now, dude.
Prime time.
I think it's just funny. Anyway, it's a funny topic to make a video about.
We
a
are
movie about.
sweating.
Yeah,
It's
it is
so hot,
99 degrees in this
I
garage.
just saw a drop of sweat just
You have no
trickle
idea.
down your face.
All
dude.
my makeup's gone.
come on.
But anyway, anything else you want to say about the Odyssey before we end this?
Calypso was great. I think that element of it is kind of how he it's how he collects himself and just remembers everything. He's sitting there for what, 7 years?
She never ages, ever.
Yeah, she's a god.
As an actress.
Well, no, she's not a god.
As actress. Sorry.
Oh, dude, she looks phenomenal. She
It's
looks
weird.
great.
It's weird. What is her skin regimen?
Having millions of dollars.
Yeah. That helps.
Easy. That helps.
I
dude.
need to buy hair.
Bro, you get different water to bathe with at that point. Yeah. Come on. She did great. Zendaya did great. I don't know what's
Is there
happening.
any other
My brain's
scenes,
melting.
Is there
right
any
now.
other scenes that we haven't talked about that like are like big? Like the Giants.
The Last Dragonians. Okay, yeah. So the Last Dragonians, I really loved how it got introduced. I really loved that they walked in to this body that had their back turned, and it's a normal sized body. Stands up, turns around, baby face. That's a 9-year-old.
It's funny.
You know, yeah, it was great. And then
That's a 9-year-old.
and then they
comes in prime time.
What are you doing with this 9-year-old boy?
What are you doing? And here comes Robert Pattinson in his armor
Robert Pattinson being like,
with his
so
camera
we got a couple
crew.
receipts of y'all's texts back and forth. What are you
Did
trying
you
to
say
do?
that?
Meet this 9-year-old boy alone in the woods.
And then he goes right square screaming.
And
It's a good scene.
100 7-foot tall motherfuckers come to kill everybody. That
It's a
could
good
have been
scene.
a
It
good
just-
show.
It was weird with the trees. I didn't understand that.
I agree. I completely agree.
It was weird.
That's my one question of, wait, okay, that is never getting explained. Why
Ever.
are those 5 trees rotating?
And it kept showing like them seeing the trees and like I'm trapped, and then they like just stabbed them, and I was like,
Well, okay.
Huh?
But
then I saw the trees moving, and I was like, okay.
Well,
it
there
makes
was the
sense,
one
but-
scene of like the guys walking into the illusion of trees, which they were just like small twigs blocking the way.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, fuck. But then Matt Damon was like running, bobbing and weaving through trees that were just rotating around him.
They were huge.
They never explained that.
Yeah. It
And
was
I
weird.
have no idea if that's in. I never read the book, but that's something I need to Google.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that shit was confused. I was like,
It was
what the
weird.
Rachel,
fine,
Well,
but it's
my
just
wife
weird.
even looked over at me and was like, "Wow, why are the trees moving?" I was like,
Trees are against them.
I was so locked
The
into the movie that I was
7 foot,
like,
18 and
Dude.
armor piercing dudes were not enough.
Yeah, no, right?
trees had to help.
They literally took down 2 of the boats.
It was actually pretty
Crazy,
awesome.
dude.
It was pretty awesome.
I mean, so the music is like all swelling and like, brr, brr, brr. But then whenever they start really fucking like rocking the boats and killing everybody, that's when it goes into the acapella.
So the thing that also like was pretty sick to see, and they only showed one shot, was Agamemnon's boat. When they showed his gigantic
Yeah.
boat, I was like,
Big old
sick.
boat.
Big old boat. But he, like, I guess that's his pride when he's like, I've been following him too long.
Yeah.
But in my eyes, I didn't see it as pride. I saw it as like, yeah, dude, we don't want to kill any more
Dude,
people.
holy shit, you kept me here for so
10 years.
long.
See, and I didn't know they
Yeah.
were rotting on the beach for 10 years.
Well,
I had
was
no
it-
idea.
I don't know if it was 10. I don't remember
7,
the timeline
whatever it
of
was.
it. I think it was probably 10. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
10.
a long freaking time, dude. Well, I know that they were there 10 years. 10 years for them to go to Troy.
I'm not going to lie. I don't blame Odysseus for any of the decisions he made in the entire movie. I don't. If I was stuck there for reasons that I didn't even want to partake in for 10 years, I'd be like, dude, we're fucking these people over and getting this the hell over with. Well, I'm going to build a horse and treat it like it's a gift from the gods so we can go the fuck home. And then he's allowed to go the fuck home. He's like, I hate this motherfucker. I'm going to go my separate way and figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
But then he ends up shooting a Cyclops because he ate all of his men and spit a helmet at him. So he's like, no, you know what? Fuck you. And then he gets cursed by the gods. And then he gets absolutely...
This is the movie.
Then he gets absolutely destroyed by a bunch of fucking giants that... where'd these guys come from? And then they're still looking for food because they're fucking hungry. They've been on the sea for years at this point. I don't fucking know.
Have you ever seen Spirited Away?
Yes.
You know the scene where the parents are like eating and they can't stop eating?
Oh, bro.
That's literally all I thought about when seeing that scene.
That was so
And my
creepy.
wife is Asian and made me watch Spirited Away in theaters, and she didn't even think about it. But that's all I could think about when they were eating. I was like, oh, this is Spirited Away.
A little detail that I did like, I thought was really cool, was when she was turning them back into humans, and she was like, come back into your disguises.
Disguises.
Yeah,
I
dude,
told my
they're
wife that
pigs.
too. I was like, dang, dude.
She sees them as truly pigs,
But I mean,
bro.
it is crazy because like Hamish Patel,
Yeah, Himesh Patel.
like when he was like, don't worry, we're not going to hurt you. Like she just didn't believe him. And I was like,
You don't know what she's been
I was
through.
like,
Yeah.
chasing her down and tackling her. I was kind of like, all right,
Yeah,
well,
like-
this seems a little crazy to do. But
Well, also, there's a panther, there's a tiger, there's a lion. Who the fuck are those guys?
people,
But were they like...
they're probably family.
But they
or
weren't...
There's something.
They weren't
important.
soldiers. They weren't just soldiers. Like, what would Matt Damon have turned into? What would Matt Damon have turned into
don't think
if she was able to turn him into something?
Not a pig.
No, not a pig. Were those other kings, bro? Were
That
those
is-
other kings
that
that
is
made pit stops?
crazy.
I don't know. Like, that was a question I had the second viewing, too. It was like, who the fuck are those guys? You know?
That was a cool scene.
Yeah, I love that.
Something that's super cool actually. When we saw it in 70 mil, it said like in the beginning, like thank you to Christopher Nolan for showing us 5 minutes of Dune 3, and bro, it was.
If you're gonna go watch the movie in
amazing.
IMAX, go for that reason, bro.
Yes.
Oh my god, they show this
insane
like
scene.
this insane like battleground, dude. I said it. I told you. I was like, dude, that's D-Day in space.
In
bro.
space, yeah.
It's amazing. It's so incredibly filmed.
They
And-
come in like tombstone looking things. It's like
Yeah.
Star Wars
dude.
almost.
That shit shoots up from the ground and everything. Oh my god,
It's insane.
that
dude.
was some Warhammer level shit.
It was great.
It really was.
It was
I'm
great.
so
And
fucking
who's that
excited.
actor, dude?
Javier Bardem.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's so good.
He's one of my favorite actors, bro. Like if you could get him, and even Jason Momoa in Dune 1 and 2, like
But he's
I
about to be in the
freaking,
third. Yeah.
he died.
He died in the first one. He wasn't in the second one. He's about to be in the third one though.
See, you're spoiling everything. Anyway,
He's in the trailer.
I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of trailers, but
I don't know why he's back. I haven't read the fucking book.
welcome to Dune.
I just saw him in the trailer. That's
But
all
yeah,
I know.
like there's some really good actors out there, and that's one of them, dude. Thank you so much for listening and watching, guys. If you listened over here on Apple or Spotify, if you watched.
I didn't burp directly into the microphone.
If you watched over on YouTube, thank you so much. Basically, we're gonna be doing a ton of stuff about film, some like short films together as well. I have an FX30. I also have like a little piece of crap Sony. But if you are interested in any of that, please hit subscribe. And yeah, you gotta plug anything? You have any channels you want to plug?
My name's JJ, dude. Call me JJ.
Joshua
I'm just
Johnson.
here for the vibes. I really am.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
hanging
We would
out.
literally do this without a camera, but I figured, hey, why don't we just
Yeah.
Take over this
This is what
channel.
we do in our free time, bro.
It is
And
true.
like this is shit that we really care about. You know, it's fun to talk about too.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good to have, friends. Friends that you can discuss shit.
Yeah,
with.
so leave a comment if you have anything that you do disagree with, or if you have anything that you want us to watch or react to. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Bye.